Hello again, everybody. Excuse me. Right now we are sitting in a P85, Tesla Model S P85. I got such awesome feedback on my 0 to 120 in my Model S 60 kilowatt. I figured, why not take a Performance 85 out for a little spin? Now, given that I am in Milwaukee County now, and not Sauk County, or in other words, Wisconsin Dells, the roads, that means the roads in Milwaukee usually suck balls. There's no better way of putting it. I'm going to put my four-ways on. A little bit of a blind spot behind me. As you can see, my trends are... I'm pretty much driving this thing like I stole it. I've used... actually, yeah, it's not too bad. 397 watt hours a mile. That's actually pretty low. When I picked this thing up, this is actually a loaner for me. While my MS60 is getting some service done to it at the Villa Park Service Center. The items that I had mentioned in previous video. So first off, I will state straight out, this is not going to be a... I have to wait a little bit, otherwise I'm going to hit them. This is not going to be as fair of a test as it was with the MS60. The road, I finally found a smooth road. There's actually another Tesla owner of another white performance Model S right on a road right over there. I won't single out who. Yes, they're a Tesla forum member and becoming a good friend of mine now. We got to get a little club going together here. And let's see. So that pretty much covers it. See. So anyways, it's not going to be a fair test because this battery pack is at about 50% charge. With the full charge, I think I was only down a little bit on my 60 kilowatt battery. On a full charge, the voltages are higher, so it gives just a little bit more kick. This is the best you guys are going to get because I'm going to have to return this sucker tomorrow, most likely. So I'm going to do 2 runs, or I'm going to attempt to do 2 runs. First one I'm going to do right now is going to be just a straight floor it and go. The second run, I'm going to be going down a side road over there, which has also been repaved. That's the only reason I'm doing it way out here. And the second run, I'm going to attempt to do it with traction control off. I might not be... It may or may not be successful depending on how well I can control the vehicle. With traction control off, it can get quite skittish with the amount of torque coming out of this car. So, with that said, wait till that car up there is a little out of sight. I might have to do a mile-per-hour roll and start here. Let's see. All right. Get back onto the road. All right, I'm going to do the best I can, guys. Ready, set, and... Nope. Someone's backing out of their driveway. So, I'm gonna have to wait. You know what? I'm gonna go down to that other side road. Or maybe better yet, I'll do it going the other direction. Miss this one. Where's that road? Where is it? Here we go. Alright, not quite repaved, but the next best thing. It's pretty newer. Looks like someone else has. I wouldn't doubt if that was left by another Model S. Ready, set. Yeah, sorry, I had to stop it early there. I actually feel like the front tires almost came off the ground because this is a little hilly. Best I got, guys. Hey, this is YouTube. I'm only 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the video. If at first you don't succeed, try again, although I don't want to try too many times because if I'm caught going that fast, I'm getting my ass hauled to jail, not to mention I got firearms in the vehicle. Oh, and another downside to this is I have about 500 pounds of motorcycle battery sitting in the trunk. As most of you know by now, I do run a scooter, motorcycle, electric car, in custom auto shop. Switch hands with the camera here. Oh, yeah, there's my friend's house. Yeah, he's not home. He's got cars aren't in the driveway. It's gas cars. Ugh. Nasty. I suppose this might be... Alright, bear with me, guys. I know this is actually kind of a reduced speed ahead. Yeah, definitely not doing it in this spot. Let's turn around. 25 zone. Why do they put the 25 zones out in the middle of nowhere? I guess maybe to keep it quiet for people living around. Alright, perfect. Turn around right here. Alright. Dead stop. I will not be able to go. I can barely control this car. That's just freaking insane. Yeah, I can barely control this car on this road. This feels completely different. I know it's only shaving like a second off the clock compared to the 60 kilowatt battery. But this car just feels so completely different than a 60 kilowatt. Now, I haven't been able to test just a straight 85 kilowatt battery pack yet, nor am I likely, since it seems most people that are getting the 85s around here are just going straight to the P85s. I really regret getting the 85 kilowatt battery pack, but I think my 60 feels like... Now, I know it might not, this isn't, you know, exact. My 60 feels like it's quicker off the line. The first maybe 20 miles per, up to 20. After that, the P85 just blows it away. I really, sorry for the blurry videos, guys. I'm trying to do my best here. I really wish my friend still worked at the Milwaukee Mile. Get me on their racetrack. It's a mile oval. You know what? I don't feel comfortable even attempting with traction control off. I did it once today, going past Mitchell International Airport, going down College Avenue, and I did manage to chirp the tires isn't the right term, because I did quite a bit more than just chirp the rear tires, flooring it by Mitchell International Airport. Oh! Kitty cat. Oh no, that's a raccoon. Oof. Yeah. But, and it got real squirrely when I did that. And I know turning traction control off in these vehicles isn't actually like turning traction control off. It's still on, just slightly reduced. And I do have to say, because this isn't a four-wheel drive vehicle, that's a very good idea, not turning traction control off completely. You probably have quite a bit more trashed cars, accidents, so on and so forth. Oh, a Prius. This will be fun. Here we are in the wild. Look, there's a Prius in its natural habitat. Let's see if we can sneak up behind her. You know what? That actually accelerated really quick. Was on a slight downslope. We're back out onto Loomis, and I think in the course of like the last 5 miles, I've used up about 30 miles of range just flooring this thing. And as I'm reading, a few people were saying that. This looks familiar. Oh yeah, that's right. I was driving around here trying to find a nice straight flat road. A few people were talking about a balloon type noise. You know, when you let air out of a balloon, it goes kind of noise. Now I know what they're talking about. I don't hear that at all in my MS60. I do hear, you know, your normal controller whine. You know, just a high pitch frequency going up. Whereas this Performance 85 with 1,341 miles on it does have a ballooning noise. I didn't hear it this time, although I wasn't paying attention to what kind of noise the car is making. I was paying more attention to, you know, maybe staying on the road. There's some of my power spikes there. That's 15. Trying not to get you guys too seasick looking at my camera here. And yeah, I'm only like a half mile from the Franklin Police Department. And I think I figured out exactly why Tesla's been giving performance models as loaners. My God, I gotta scrape up another 40 grand. All I can say is, damn, I gotta get a performance model. No, it ain't gonna happen, but once they have the 85 kilowatt pack swap outs available, I'm pretty sure I will be doing that. This is just well, I never really had range anxiety in my I think I got about 4,000-ish miles on my my 64 MS64 in the month and 2 weeks that I've owned it. Actually, I'm going on a month and 3 weeks. I've never had real range anxiety except once when I literally rolled into a driveway with 0 miles. The only reason that happened was because I had to make an unexpected emergency stop on the freeway, turn around, go back, and all the exits were closed because I had to pick somebody up that was stranded in an ice car. And they had so many exits closed, I had to go about 20 miles out of my way. Otherwise, without that, I would have arrived with approximately 20 miles, maybe a little more left. I could have slowed down another 5 miles an hour on the freeway on the way to my destination, and that would have gave me a little extra, but the way it calculated out, it said I would have had 1 mile remaining, and I had, once I arrived at my destination, and I'll be damned, it ticked down to 1 mile down to 0 just as I pulled into the driveway. Anyways, just hopping in a fully charged 85 kilowatt battery pack and just going. Today I've done from home. Went to work, went from work to Kenosha, Wisconsin. So from pretty much Cudahy, Wisconsin, or Milwaukee County, down to Kenosha, Wisconsin. From there, I went down to Gurney Mills. Had to stop there. From Gurney Mills, I came all the way back. Gurney Mills, I came all the way back, well, it's been flooring the crap out of it. I still got 119 miles left. That trip, if I was doing that in my MS60, I'd be down to about 30 or 40 miles left right now. Maybe not that. Maybe around 50 or 60. I think I'm estimating wrong. I've only done one charge. I did a range charge on this last night because I knew I had a lot of running around to do. And if the Tesla service center called me to come and get my car, well, I would have had to make sure I had enough to get to the Tesla service center in Villa Park, which is 83 miles from home. I just love how this thing keeps it pegged right at the speed you set it at. And I have GPS verified that. There's City of Franklin Water Tower, City Hall, Library, and Police Department. Police Department's on the other side of the street. Oh no, Police Department's down a little, couple more blocks. Sorry, I've been judging things wrong. I went further out than I thought I was. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do a 0 to 100 and something with traction control off. I'd need both hands to be able to do that. Oh, for you Tesla owners out there, the song of the day is Big Balls by AC/DC. It's on the Dirty Deeds Done Dirty Cheap album. I highly recommend that song because, you've got the biggest balls of them all. Especially if you're driving a MS Performance 85 with traction control off, then not only do you have balls, you got at least a dozen of them. Just a thought. I know I like to ramble in my videos, but things come to mind. And I know a lot of you guys just want to know as much as possible about these awesome cars. But just a thought. The P85 should actually be, driven as a normal car, not flooring it. Should actually be more energy efficient than either the MS60 or the MS... Ooh, there's a cop. Than either the MS60 or the MS85, the standard ones. Obviously I have no way to back this up, but my reasoning behind it is because the MS Performance 85 is designed to dump quite a bit more amperage into the motor. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that the wiring in the controller, from the controller to the motor, everything is going to be a little bit more beefy than what you're going to, especially the controller itself, quite a bit more beefy to be able to handle the higher amperage, because it is a completely different controller, I'm told, than the 85 or the 60. The 85 and 60s are just, the 60 and then is just a limited, software limited to 240 kilowatts, whereas this one, or the 85 is supposed to be 320, and the Performance 85, I know I was past 320. I don't know the exact amperages they're allowing, but to get more power, they're obviously going to have to dump a higher amount or higher amperage into the battery pack. Given that all that copper is going to be quite a bit more beefy, there's going to be less resistance going through the wiring. Not that I think there'd be that much to begin with, but that might slightly give you a slight advantage in range on the P85 over the MS60 or 80 or 85, excuse me. I know I'm rambling. I like to ramble. Live with it. Yeah, so slow down a bit, coming to a stop. Now we're only blocks away from the Greendale Police Department. And yes, the Greendale Police know I have a Tesla. So far, at least 6 officers have stopped by my house just to see it. I saved a couple officers' butts once. The motorcycle cops broke down, and guess just who happened to be a motorcycle mechanic, and they wouldn't let me fix them, but I was more than happy to trailer them back to the station. Oh, this is where I turn, go home. Too bad I'd be cited for a copyright violation on YouTube, otherwise I got some good songs. Big Balls by AC/DC is great. If you've never heard it, you're going to laugh your butt off. We're not talking about testicles. It's a song about throwing big balls, as in a dance or a party kind of ball. Then good cruising song, especially if you're doing a lot of flooring of the vehicle, is Boogie on the Beach by Red Elvises. Awesome band. They got a few good ones. Boogie on the Beach and On My Way to Vegas are great songs. And I Want to See Your Belly Dance. They got some good ones. They did an awesome movie back in 1998 or 99. They were part of the movie and they did the music for the movie. Six String Samurai, kind of a cult classic. Great movie. I just wish that stupid kid was not in the movie. It would have been 100 times better. I think the people that made the movie would agree and wish they could have removed the kid, but make a little U-turn. And there's my poor yellow truck. It's only been driven once in a month and 3 weeks. It's so sad. I do start it up at least once a week just to start it. The first time I let it sit for 3 weeks and had a little bit of a rough start. Ooh, that's one thing I like is the mirrors in this car tilt when I go into reverse. Mine doesn't do that. I wasn't sure if they were all supposed to do that. But tilt down so you can actually see where you're backing up. I don't see why the rest of them can't do that, since the car can already adjust the mirrors based on driver profile. And yes, I do park my Tesla outside. You're welcome to stop by and take a look. Just no touchy-feely. I'm not a touchy-feely kind of guy unless you're a pretty girl. If you're a pretty girl, yes, I'll let you touch and feel. The car, not me, unless I like you. I have had large quantities of caffeine today, so let me open my garage door. Oh, shoot, right, loaner car. Garage door opener's not here. And I hope I have my car keys. Roll up the window. Oh, and coming in another video. What? The next video, I'm going to just do a outside shot of the car. I really like it. This is the pearl white. And it's actually a very nice color. I don't like this flat white, but the pearl is beautiful. My sunglasses back. Oh, almost left the key in the car. Don't want someone stealing my guns. Here, a cooling fan or something going. I must have warmed up that battery just a hair. Next video, because I think 25 minutes, going on 25 minutes on a video is a little too long. Oh, check that out. I never noticed that on mine. See the LED daylight running lights? Oh, mine doesn't have the those little ones either. It just has a turn signal there. But running lights flickering. That's on the camera only. The car itself, you can't tell if it's flickering. A lot of LEDs tend to do that. Yeah, so next video will probably be going over this car, but I'm going to have to empty my phone out because this video is pretty much taking up all my memory. But I will go over the vehicle, the functions, a little bit differences. Now this one's fully loaded minus the air shocks. So I'll compare it somewhat to my car, at least talk about it. And then a goodie I have coming up for all you Model S owners. I am actually working on, because I'm sure a lot of you have heard problems about the 12-volt battery going bad, because the 12-volt battery in these cars is lead acid, and apparently Tesla had a lot of faulty ones. I am actually working on a drop-in plug-and-play lithium replacement. I have my prototype in the trunk of this car, one of the things I picked up today, along with all my motorcycle batteries. And we're going to see, the only concern I have, you know what, save it for the next video. See you guys later.